A name is not a plaything. It is the coordinate system of a vision. It defines direction, boundary, and claim at the same time. Whoever fixes it determines the limits of what is possible. A term as a distillate. Whoever controls language defines reality. Words are not labels, but instruments. Their meaning decides authority over interpretation. Mid-1980s. The moment when community turns into decision, the sisterhood emerges at a point where personal tensions and structural interests operate simultaneously. What was once carried together now, where feeling drifts into vagueness, mathematical correctness takes over. Structure replaces intuition. Precision becomes a more stable foundation than closeness. The machine as witness to truth. Reduction to the essential. Every impulse follows a rule. What works requires no explanation. This is not about conflict, but about sovereignty over one's own definition. Boundaries are not aggression. They are an act of self-assertion. 125 beats per minute, a pulse that allows no escape. Consequence becomes audible. The rhythm does not negotiate. 125 beats per minute, a pulse that allows no escape. Consequence becomes audible. The rhythm does not negotiate. Giving ground. The act of setting a boundary before a space is occupied. Withdrawal is not weakness here. It is the controlled definition of territory. A chosen voice for a precise task. Art without the noise of ego. Presence serves function. Not expression, but execution stands in the foreground. Influences are filtered until only the pure, undercooled essence remains. Everything superfluous is removed. What remains is structure. Justice here is not compromise, but the result of logical necessity. Balance does not arise from yielding. It arises from exact weighting, a monument of consequence. Whoever accepts the gift chooses clarity. The decision is irreversible. It demands responsibility, not approval. Repetition is not stagnation. It is the deepening of the essential. Each cycle sharpens the statement. Variation becomes distraction. The aesthetics of refusal toward the arbitrary. Black as the sum of all colors. Reduction is not emptiness here. It is deliberate concentration. Evolution through discipline. The result is an architecture of distance. Development does not arise from openness. It arises from control. In the end, clarity remains. The name stays the anchor of identity. Complexity is resolved. What remains is durable. The paths separate definitively. Each side now follows its own law. Coexistence replaces unity, without convergence, without overlap. Clarity is not pride, but the refusal to remain in vagueness. The gaze stays fixed, even when others do not yet share it. The signal stands. Resonance continues to work in the gaps of perception. What has been set does not need repetition. It persists without explanation.
This was the incision into the controlled framework surrounding the sisterhood. Everything essential has been stated. The structure is complete. No continuation is required. Kept restrained, precise, and unsentimental.